Hey guys, and welcome back to V Vlogs. I know I'm minus the Jessii today. She's just upstairs doing her stuff and getting some videos ready for you guys. So I figured I'd steal the camera for a little bit and do something that actually I find a little bit interesting. So probably a lot of you have heard by now, I'm a little late to the punch about the 16 personalities test. And for those of you who don't know, actually, I'll give you a little bit of a background on it. The claim that everybody kind of falls within 16 personalities, and that there are only these personalities pretty much kind of in existence. So this psychology test pretty much was structured around some early 20th century research, which basically put people into two categories, both introverts and extroverts. And then this test itself was refined further off of that to give more precise categories that people end up falling into. So Jessii did this a little while ago, and unfortunately we didn't get on camera, but I figured why not give it a try, even though I'm not really the best at these tests, but we'll see how close it gets, because apparently people have said that this thing gets it freakishly right. I know Jessii claims that what she got was really good, and I'll reveal to you guys what she got after I finish it off. So yeah, we'll just hop right into it and hopefully find out a little bit about myself that even I might not even know about. All right, so I'm at the test page right now. This is the website that I'm going to be using. I'm pretty sure this is the one that everyone else is using. It'd be funny if it wasn't. For any of you guys who want to take the test yourself, it's supposedly fast and easy, and just try and answer it as truthfully as possible. And I guess, as the rules state, try not to leave any neutral answers. You're gonna have to try and agree or disagree. So let's begin. You enjoy vibrant social events with lots of people. Unfortunately for you guys, despite my crazy personality, I find myself very introverted and very shy around social events. So we're just gonna have to not strongly disagree, but probably about there. You often spend time exploring unrealistic yet intriguing ideas. Yeah, I do. Jessii kind of makes fun of me for that. She says I have my what if stories, like living in a wizard's tower. You often think about what you should have said in a conversation long after it has taken place. Yep. Shower arguments. People can rarely upset you. If you have to temporarily put your plans on hold, you make sure it is your top priority to get back on track as soon as possible. When my mind's a-running, it doesn't really stop that easily. You rarely worry if you made a good impression on someone you first met. I overthink way too many things. If overthinking was a job, I'd be super successful at it. You are very affectionate with people you care about. As you can tell, I'm not affectionate with these flies that are everywhere. Oh boy, we're only 20% there. You're still bothered by the mistakes you made a long time ago. When looking for a movie to watch, you spend ages browsing the catalog. I'm gonna have to disagree with that one. Jessie's the one who browses all the time. You can stay calm under a lot of pressure. Apparently I do. I know on the inside I'm screaming. When you sleep, your dreams tend to be bizarre and fantastical. You know what? I'll strongly agree with that. I've had some weird stuff. I think I had a dream that I was being chased around by a hot dog. You are dedicated and focused on your goals, only rarely getting sidetracked. I get sidetracked all the time, guys. I have about like 7 projects going on at once. You like discussing different views and theories on what the world could look like in the future. Yeah, those are those what if ideas that I have with Jessii and all that, so I would say I kind of agree. When it comes to making life-changing choices, you mostly listen to your heart rather than your head. I'm gonna have to agree with that one for the most part, because I always tend to find myself, whenever there's something going on, I want myself to be happy emotionally than thinking it's a logical decision. Thinking the most logical outcome doesn't always lead to happiness. You gotta trust your instincts, trust your gut a little bit. You usually prefer to get your revenge rather than forgive. I'm just gonna stay neutral on that for you guys. Well, you know what? I'll kind of agree a little bit. I know it's a very petty thing, but it's not like I'm gonna go out and like attack anybody. But if anyone were to hurt anybody that I'm really close to, I do find myself kind of holding a grudge. You often make decisions on a whim. Yes. You always know exactly what you want. Not always. When you know someone thinks highly of you, you also wonder how long it will be until they become disappointed in you. Gonna have to strongly agree with that one. As I said, my mind runs around like crazy and doesn't always go to the brighter places. Flies everywhere. You feel comfortable just walking up to someone you find interesting and striking up a conversation. 70% there, we're almost there, guys. You often drift away into daydreaming about various ideas and scenarios. We've talked about this before. You often contemplate the reasons for human existence and the meaning of life. I'd have to agree with that. You see yourself as more of a realist than a visionary. I'd have to disagree with that for the most part. I do think of how real a situation could become, but I do find myself daydreaming most of the time and thinking of scenarios that probably won't happen. 90%, I think this is the last page. After a long and exhausting week, a fun party is just what you need. No, you rarely feel insecure. There we go, see results. Your personality type is Mediator. All right then. Yeah, I think I agree at least with these little things. Let's read a little bit, just see what it is. Mediator personalities are true idealists, always looking for the hint of good even in the worst of people and events. Searching for ways to make things better. They may be perceived as calm, reserved, or even shy. Mediators have an inner flame and passion that can truly shine. Apparently I'm on fire, guys. Like, as far as I know, that kind of makes sense. And these are some other mediators, apparently. William Shakespeare, J.R.R. Tolkien. Unfortunately, I do not know who Bjork is. Never thought I'd find myself as Frodo. I always wished I would be a Sam. Sam's a true hero. After reading through it a little bit, it does seem like, for the most part, it's pretty good. You guys can take this test yourselves. It's just the 16 personalities test. Jessii let me know which one she was, and it was actually, if we can go back and find it, hers was called the Advocate. So we'll just read a little bit about that. The Advocate personality type is very rare, making up less than 1% of the population, but they nonetheless leave their mark on the world. Advocates have an inborn sense of idealism and morality, but what sets them apart is that they are not idle dreamers. These individuals are capable of taking concrete steps to realize their goals and make it a lasting positive impact. Seeing what she does, I think this works out pretty well. Martin Luther King, Nelson Mandela, Mother Teresa. It's a pretty good start. Oh dang, she's got Jon Snow and Morgan Freeman, and Aragorn, and Galadriel. So she's got some pretty good characters in the Lord of the Rings book, but I got the guy who wrote it, so you know. But yeah, no, that's pretty much it for the most part. If you guys want to take the personality test yourselves and let us know how you scored and what personality type you have, leave a comment down below, and yeah, it'd be cool to learn what everybody is. It doesn't take very long, about 12 minutes I'd say total. It's cool to learn a little bit about yourself, and it's kind of freaky that they were able to get this much, just I think it was only 100 questions. I would say for the most part that what I've read actually does make quite a fair bit of sense, and also what I've read about Jessii. So yeah, that's pretty much it. And I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog with just kind of me on a computer. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you in the next vlog. See you guys.